I could hear Jason. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. What the fuck was that?
I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a band.
They thought it was going to be a regular camping adventure until the forest took an eerie turn. What happened next was nothing short of terrifying. Welcome to Scary Flashbacks, your portal to eerie tales, spine-chilling mysteries, and the unsettling horrors lurking in the shadows. On May 18th, 2025, Frank, the YouTuber known for his channel Franco TV, set out on yet another adventure. This time, however, he decided to explore something different from the notoriously haunted locations he usually visits across America. Little did he know, danger awaited him on this new journey.
I am in a cemetery that you're technically not allowed to be in at night. And I'm going to be sneaking through here. There is security, there is cameras, but I'm going to try to make my way towards the back and try not to get caught. Hopefully this video does not end right here and they end up calling the cops on me. So wish me luck. I can't really talk too loud. Let me turn off this green light and make sure the coast is clear. So I do know the front building up there has cameras and there's security to the right, and occasionally they go in. So I gotta make sure there's no security as I make my way towards the back. This place as well is freaking huge. Let's go this way. I just heard a noise too. I could already hear sounds. Now, you guys didn't know this, but I did fly my drone just a minute ago. And the thing is, the security walks with their flashlights. And I kind of looked at the drone where they all were, because they always have their flashlights on 24/7. Wow, look at this. And I went in at a perfect time where they all went towards the front. And I made it in from the side. Oh God, this place is creepy.
Frank entered a cemetery known for its reputation of both spiritual danger and real-world violence. Right from the start, the tension in the air was palpable, setting the stage for the series of ordeals he was about to face.
I could hear Jason. Oh, that was creepy. I could hear Jason. I was just gonna say I heard voices, and then I just heard a whole bunch of kids screaming. I got a light coming from down there. I'll switch over to color so you can see it. See it? It looks like crap, but that's because it's dark. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Oh, I just heard something. I just heard wind chimes go off. Hold on, let me see if I see any movement. You hear it? There's no wind right now, look. I'll point out the tree so you can see it. Let me, there we go, that's my IR. There's no wind at all, that's a star. What the fuck? I keep getting movement. Hola? Nope, not seeing anything. I'm switching through IR and keeping it off. But I'm not seeing no movement here. There shouldn't be anybody here either.
The atmosphere felt charged as he heard strange sounds all around him. At one point, he thought he heard whispering voices and the distant screams of children. Despite the unsettling noises, he decided to brush it all off and continued his exploration. However, the terror of the night was not done with him yet.
All right, I'm gonna go this way. I'm not gonna see it if I turn it on. Everything was getting dark. I just see something pass right by the hallway right there. Or the thing in front of me with the lights. Oh, that. Hold on. I need my flashlight. What the was that? Holy shit. I swear to God, I just seen something run right this way. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
As he ventured deeper into the exploration, a small shadow darted across the path in front of him, sending chills down his spine, fearful of what might await him, be it spiritual disturbances or legal repercussions for trespassing. Franco decided to abandon his plan to spend the night and head back home. The eerie sound of children's cries echoing in an empty graveyard and the unmistakable sight of a small figure running past his lens is an encounter he would not forget in a hurry. In central Ontario, Canada, there's a small community called North Bruce, south of Port Elgin. Locals call it the Devil's Elbow. John, an explorer who shares videos on his channel Exploration Unknown, explained how it got that name.
Now, the reason it's called Devil's Elbow is because this house right here, the original owner of this house was a high priest in the occult, and they practice all kinds of different crazy rituals and ceremonies here. So people have tried to buy this house. They're seeing signs of people fixing it up. No one will live here, guys. Too much freaking activity. And guys, I want to explore this place.
The mansion has been abandoned, and as of today, no one wants to buy or live in it because of its eerie atmosphere and troubled history. As John set out to explore the building at night, everything started to unravel, and things didn't go as he had planned.
I think I've been hearing stuff upstairs, but I'm hoping, and I mean this, I really hope that it's paranormal and not someone freaking in here. Hello? I'm not here to bother you. Is anybody in here? I thought I heard a man's voice. When I first came in here, it sounded like somebody walking up here. My keys are making noises. You're freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking, I'll leave. There's somebody else in here. As I've got myself in a bad situation. Oh, jeez.
As he walked around upstairs, unsettling noises echoed through the building. This led him to wonder if someone, or perhaps something, was playing tricks on him. He made an effort to express that he was only there to explore and meant no disturbance. After a few minutes, things began to feel normal again. Little did he know he was about to face something truly terrifying.
Oh my God, free lantern. Hello? Is there somebody here? I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a band.
Oh my God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh shit! Oh God! Turn away! Oh my God! 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 Oh.
A man's voice was heard screaming at him, and before he could catch a glimpse of who it was, John ran out of the building immediately. He didn't look back until he had reached a safe distance away from it. It remains unknown who was in the building and why he was there. Thankfully, John was not harmed. Josh, a fearless YouTuber, and his friend explored an abandoned school in Japan, untouched for 15 years and linked to stories of missing children. Determined to uncover its mysteries, they entered through a broken window, but their curiosity quickly turned to unease as they faced what lay within.
All like factors in place, it's like in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Dang, how can we go over there? There's multiple factors in place. There's the fact that we're in the middle of nowhere. There's the fact that there's boars and bears around. And then there's the fact it's a fucking haunted school. You heard that? Yeah. Bro, every time we talk about it, every time we talk. That was a full footstep. It was right over there. So you know, we are not alone in here. For sure.
As they explored the building, an unsettling noise heightened their fear of not being alone. In a rush to escape the disturbance, they moved to another section, unaware that more eerie events awaited them there.
Oh, the camera's going off. They just either entered the classroom or left the classroom. And I put it there because I thought in my head one of them was going to go in there. And again. Fuck. That's 3 items we've had go off. We had every item go off. Well, I just got a hot breeze. I felt like the sound of outside. Well, remember, it's the land that's haunted too. Yeah.
Do you want us to go in that classroom? Because you just lit up the cat ball. You made that light go off in front of that doorway. Do you want us to go in that classroom?
They said yeah to you. They said I can hear noises outside. The person just said yeah. Fucking hell. So, is that a coincidence or can they know English universal language? That's a start. Okay, if you can understand English, this would be astronomical. Can you say English into this device? It can? Oh my god, bro. Fuck. They know English. Bro. Fucking Jesus. Cat balls never go off that often.
As they explored the building, an unsettling noise heightened their fear of not being alone. In a rush to escape the disturbance, they moved to another section, unaware that more eerie events awaited them there.
Camera's going off. They just either entered the classroom or left the classroom. And I put it there because I thought in my head one of them was going to go in there. And again. Fuck. That's 3 items we've had go off. We had every item go off. Well, I just got a hot breeze. I felt like the sound of outside. Well, remember, it's the land that's haunted too.
Do you want us to go in that classroom? Because you just lit up the cat ball. You made that light go off in front of that doorway. Do you want us to go in that classroom?
They said yeah to you. They said I can hear noises outside. The person just said yeah. Fucking hell. So, is that a coincidence or can they know English universal language? That's a start. Okay, if you can understand English, this would be astronomical. Can you say English into this device? It can? Oh my god, bro. Fuck. They know English. Fucking Jesus. Cat balls never.
At first, they tried to dismiss it as a simple malfunction, but as the device continued to flicker, it became evident that there was an entity in the building. Although fear gripped them, they managed to summon some courage to continue their exploration, and they certainly got more than they bargained for.
Okay, if you can understand me at all, this can just let us know where you are. But yeah, if you could stand there, we can identify you. At least we know that you're still here. Maybe we could follow you. If you could walk where you want us to go, if you want to walk upstairs, this will be able to detect you, and we can follow you like you asked. Can you stand there for me?
Can you stand on the platform?
I'll lose my mind if that works. We would love to see you on stage.
Maybe you can share us your song or your favorite play?
Would you like the piano? Could you sit by the piano? On that stool? Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone
Really
just
sat down. It really sat down for a second. It registered you.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Bro. Oh fuck, it's just shut this. What the hell?
I have it all on video.
Bro. What the hell?
So it's sitting on there. Can you play us a song? I want to hear music.
It's picking up some form of mass. Can you show yourself more clearly? Oh, it's moving to the side.
Oh, it just moved. Oh my god, we got it. It literally just jumped off the chair and moved.
Where are you going?
It's almost like it's tracking, but it's not in like a...
Surprised by what they encountered, they quickly evacuated the building. Fortunately, everyone left unscathed, but they promised to return for further exploration, this time fully prepared. Before moving forward, do me a favor and give this video a like, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This adventurer who loves van camping, snorkeling, and surfing shares his journey on his YouTube channel, Love Sundays. He explores hidden coves and stealth camping in Cornwall. However, in February 2024, he started a solo van camping trip deep in the woods, knowing the isolation would be unsettling after sunset. But he wasn't prepared for what awaited him.
After last week's video where I had a little bit of aggro, I decided this week I'm just going to come out in the middle of nowhere so that I can have a little bit of downtime. And looking at it, it looks fine at the moment, but as soon as the sun starts to go down, I think it might get a little bit creepy around here.
After an adventurous day of wandering through the enchanting woods and satisfying his hunger, he decided it was time to settle in for a restful night. Just as he began to unwind and prepare for sleep, an unexpected, thrilling event unfolded.
Hold up. And it sounds like they're walking around the van.
An unfamiliar car parked ominously behind his van, sending a shiver of fear through him. The would-be intruders, sensing they were being watched, panicked and sped off into the darkness. However, the true horror awaited him at dawn when he discovered something far more chilling than he could have imagined.
I think we should at least go outside and see how miserable the weather is. My door's stuck. What the actual... See that?
Unknowingly to him, He was locked inside his van by an unknown person. Fortunately, he was able to escape from the van. It was at this point he made a shocking discovery.
Up there, there's fingerprints. So now I'm wondering, was their intention to steal my diesel? And if so, did they cable tie the doors so that they could make a quick getaway if they got rumbled? But they're
Fearing further danger, he quickly drove away. Felipe Sena YT, known for his fun exploration videos, went on a solo camping trip on a haunted road on February 8th, 2025, unaware he was in for a terrifying experience.
Quem é?
He was awakened by someone trying to get into his car. Concerned about the late hour and remote location, he decided to step outside to investigate, despite the potential dangers.
Eu acho que eu tenho alguma coisa tentando abrir a porta do carro, família. Se alguém atrás de mim. Eu escutei, ó. Tem pegada aqui, ó. Alguma coisa tentou abrir isso aqui, família. Ó. Ó o vidro. Me arrebento todinho, família. Olha, meu Deus, cara. Olha como é que tá aqui, ó. Olha como é que tá meu braço, ó. Vai embora antes que seja tarde. Meu Deus, Stalked.
He heard strange noises from the woods and found a warning to evacuate written on his vehicle. The realization that someone was watching him sent chills down his spine. Feeling unsafe, he decided to leave, shaken by the experience. Meet Aja, a solo female van lifer who runs the YouTube channel Strange Days Diaries. She shares her everyday life, living in her camper van, featuring beautiful nature scenes and her creative journaling. However, in her latest video, a day she thought would be relaxing took a surprising turn and became unsettling.
All right, just made it. I love this place so much, but I like to keep it real on this channel, and I don't know what just happened, but basically I just pulled into this spot. I love it. And as I pull up to this spot, I pass by a McDonald's. It's like, I don't know, a mile away from this spot is a McDonald's, or like 2 miles. As I'm driving by the McDonald's, I like made eye contact with somebody who was pulling out of the McDonald's. I didn't mean to, but I guess I did. And I saw him just like make eye contact with me and zoom behind me and follow me. And he followed me all the way up here. And this spot, there's like it's like hard to describe. Maybe I can, oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, so over there, it's like a dead end kind of thing, like with a gate. And that's where I go up there and I turn around there so that I can park here. That's what I do every single time. And nobody else does that. And I do that. And he even follows me up there and around. And right now I parked and I saw him pull up to spec. And then he just was staring at me and I wasn't making eye contact. And then he just zoomed off. So I don't know what that was all about. It's obviously super creepy and I hated every second of it, but whatever, he's gone. And maybe he knew me. I don't know. It's just so weird and creepy, but anyways, we're good. So yeah.
Aja was careful and aware of her surroundings. The man in the car didn't get out or talk to her, but his actions made her uneasy. When he finally drove off, Aja tried to get back to her normal routine. However, something unexpected occurred after some time.
So something I noticed as I'm cooking is the creepy guy in the blue car is back. So that sucks. I hope that it's nothing and that I'm just being really sensitive, but I feel like it's something. But this is the reality sometimes for me. And just people on the road, you're a lot more vulnerable, I guess. I don't know how else to put it, but I just get a bad vibe, man. And I was so looking forward to spending my day out here. And I think I still will. Like, I'm not gonna let this totally affect me, but I'm just gonna have to keep my wits about me, I think. And also, the stickers that aren't worn out, like that aren't faded by the sun, I like to help out with some super glue. Like this one is starting to come off. That's the plan for now. As soon as I started rifling through my bag of stickers, I noticed the guy in the blue car who I've been talking about this whole time get out and just stare at me. He walked around the car and all of that, and it totally unnerved me. And then before I know it, I see him just drive off. So I just watched that guy who I've been talking about this whole time in the blue car. I swear to God, he's been just sitting in, it turns out it was just one guy, not two guys. But like the whole time that I was making breakfast, doing my nails, all of that, I was like checking and just monitoring him and seeing what he was doing. And he never got out once. He always sat in the car and he always had his hand up. I swear to God, he had like, he was filming me or something. I'm not sure. It was so weird. I don't know. Who freaking knows? And I kept telling myself like, it's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. But again, the gut feeling. And anyways, the entire time I'm making breakfast, chilling in the van, he was in his car. And then right now, when I got out and went to the back to get my stickers, I came back and I've been sitting in the cab for like a couple minutes. And right after I filmed that clip of me saying like what I'm gonna do with the stickers and all of that, I shut my camera off and I looked up and I saw him like open his door, and he had been in the passenger seat, which I had seen already. That's why I thought there were two people, because I noticed somebody in the passenger seat like an hour ago. Anyways, I see him right now get out of the passenger seat and walk around his car to the driver's seat. And as he was walking around the car, he's just staring at me the entire time, staring at me. He gets in the driver's seat, turns the car on and drives away. And it's just so weird that like he tailgates me in here, follows me, gives me a heavy like crazy look as he's following me, tailing me, drives by me, and I thought he goes away. Then like as I told you, he came back and he just sat in his car and he didn't leave until I got out, and like he saw me get out, because I had not gotten out of my van at all until right now when I got the stickers. And of course, now that he's seen me get out and like seen me outside of the van, that's when he leaves. And I'll be so curious to see if he comes back, but it's just so weird and unnerving, and I don't know. Anyways, these are just my honest thoughts. I wanted to share them. I feel better that he's left. I'll just keep an eye out and see if he comes back. But
Aja noticed the man had been stalking her. She didn't panic, but felt uneasy knowing he had been watching her for hours. Trusting her instincts, she decided to leave early and go somewhere else, unsure of what would happen if he came back. What do you think was the most disturbing encounter on this list? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.